Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal PeaceLoveMusic with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our amazing friends over at Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. It's Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Give your all a pat on the back. It's a lot of work this week, like every week, but we're moving forward every day. We're always getting better. We're improving our processes. We're finding out sometimes things don't work and we move on and we work on something else, or we find things that do work and we emphasize those things a little bit more. We're always cranking in our space. It is Friday. We've earned it. One more day to crush the week. Chad, share out the live stream. It really helps us tremendously. I don't think you guys maybe understand just how impactful it is for us to have you guys share out the live stream for us. It's very, very important for us to help grow, to reach a broader audience, to get the feedback we need. More people need to see the show so we can actually make sure we're doing what people want to see on shows like this. So it is Friday. We have a great show lined up. We got a lot of news items to cover. Going to get into some conversation, and then Find to Earn rounds at 9:30. SIP show starts at 10:30. Might be a little bit of a shortened episode. I'm not sure of the entire agenda for the show. Looking forward to hear that from Hero soon. And guys, also say hi in the live chat. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what we're doing well, what we're not doing well, or just say hi. We really appreciate it. Really helps us out tremendously when you do that as well. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We're providing news and information, some entertainment, some education, never financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That being said, the numbers this morning, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. And I forgot to bring up, that's what I forgot to bring up. A little bit differently than many of you are accustomed. Although we changed some of our processes over the last couple of days, it's going to be a little bit different than we used to do it. We're going to try to incorporate a little bit more. Guys, again, remember, Chad, share the live stream. Get over there and share it. It really, I cannot stress enough. Share out the live stream, get more people involved. It helps our ecosystem. We cover everybody in Stacks, anyone building on Bitcoin. We cover all of the news of what's happening in crypto, and we bring it to you objectively. We're not trying to spin anything. We're just trying to provide you the information you need so that you can stay informed on what's going on. So please, it really does help. Just a quick share, a quick like gives us so much. It really does help us tremendously. So anything you can, we really appreciate you. Bitcoin having a little bit of a correction, like the whole market, down to 115,696 this morning. I saw it actually under 115 when I first woke up a couple hours ago now. Stacks was at number 69 at the 69th spot with 69 cents. It's actually up a little bit from where it was a little while ago. It was at 69.6 cents. Is right now it's at 70.32 cents on Stacks. Just holding on to that number 69th spot by market cap on Coin Market Cap. Fair and Greed Index down to neutral, 57. That's an interesting sign. And the top three gainers in the last 24 hours. Well, this is a little bit better than it was a little while ago because the only thing on here was dollar stables. Now we got the gold. The gold stables are also a little bit up. But basically the rest of the market in the last 24 hours is red. It's a red Friday morning. I think we needed it. And I hope you're all doing okay. What I do want to remind you guys all, it's when you stack your STX. Let me just show you the chart real quick. Because I do think, I got to fix this first. Set them by market cap. I just want to look at the stacks chart real quick. So we're down here. Way down here. There's some upside to this. Look at the last month. So we rounded up, correcting down. There's so much coming. The opportunity is here. Do your own research. This is a decent entry in my non-financial advisor opinion because Stacks has, when you stack your STX, you earn native Bitcoin rewards. Everyone wants Bitcoin. You can actually earn Bitcoin passively by holding Stacks and stacking it in the proof of transfer mechanism to help secure the Stacks network and tie it to the Bitcoin finality and the security that comes with it, integrating Stacks to the Bitcoin blockchain. Stacks has stack your Stacks, earn native Bitcoin rewards. SBTC is a relatively newer advancement with a one-to-one pegged in BTC representative deployable into a very robust DeFi, Bitcoin-oriented DeFi ecosystem on Stacks. Stacks also has fast transactions. A year ago, transaction speed on Stacks was 10-minute block times, or mirrored what Bitcoin blocks were. Now, Stacks has fast transactions, under 5 seconds per transaction for the most part, super fast, super cheap, very low, way under a penny per transaction. So Stacks has fast, low fee transactions, proof of transfer security, tying it to Bitcoin finality. You earn native Bitcoin rewards. There's robust Bitcoin DeFi on Stacks. And now we have the Stacks endowment being established, where the Treasury Committee and the operational entity is going to have a very functional war chest with which to finance the growth of the ecosystem. And it's being done in a very methodical, well-planned, well-thought-out way. It's going to provide dev tooling. It's going to provide some liquidity bootstrapping to help expand the robust Bitcoin DeFi products in the space. Stacks is where it's at. Tell your friends. On the DeOrganized schedule for today, actually, that's not the one. Oops. All right, there we are. Here we are. So we're on Friday. We had the Whatever Morning space with Binta, GP, the Good Vibe crew, getting your morning started. We have this every Monday through Friday, followed by the show you're watching right now, the Let's Go Good Morning Stacks show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media. Every Monday through Friday, we talk about the news, what's going on in the ecosystem, what spaces and events are going on, shows, price action, and all of the relevant news stories. Every Monday through Friday, we put this together and bring it to you so you can be informed on what's going on. 9:30, we have Find to Earn rounds with Xenitron, the Game Master, with prizes funded by ROO, Leo Coin, Bitcoin Pepe, the only Pepe coin you need to know about, Flat Earth, and STXAI. And I believe we are adding today Bob token to the suite of sponsors for Find to Earn. So STXAI, Flat Earth, ROO, Bob, Leo, and Bitcoin Pepe. You have opportunities to win, plus the jackpot round with some stacks sponsored by Skullcoin. So come out and play at 9:30. At 10:30 is the SIP and innovation call, where we talk about what the new developments and what's being proposed on updating Stacks and how things are going. So we have that call at 10:30 with Hero Gamer, and Haddy will be joining us as well, the chief SIP deputy. At I think there's something happening. Oh, that's right. At 1 p.m. is the BNS Mastermind, where Darth Dude, the absolute whale of BNS names right now, just gobbling them all up. The mastermind that is really, really making it a thing. He's going to come and give you the state of BNS. That's a space at 1 p.m. At 5 p.m., we have Purple Pill Friday, hosted by Dan and Brad. It is a great way to get caught up on what's going on in the ecosystem and get the conversation going. It is the longest running stacks-oriented space on X, hosted by Dan Trevino and Fluid Voice Brad, and it's always a great time. Get out there. And GP will be back at 7 p.m. with the night show, bringing out the vibes, bringing out the crew. It's a great way to unwind the day and get your pulse on what's happened for the day in the ecosystem and round out your week. And that is the schedule for the day. I'm going to head over to the news. There is a lot of news going on today. The SEC unveils Project Crypto. The U.S. Securities Exchange Commission launched Project Crypto, a comprehensive regulatory overhaul aimed at integrating digital assets into traditional finance. The plan includes clear definitions for tokens, pathways for compliant DeFi platforms, and support for tokenized securities. SEC Chair Paul Atkins emphasized that existing frameworks are outdated and risk stifling innovation if not revised. The initiative signals a major shift toward institutional crypto integration and regulatory clarity. And I want to shout out Blaze from Granite. He actually had a great post earlier today outlining some of the quotes from the SEC from this what has been released and their statement recently on all of this, and it's super, super bullish. Basically, the SEC has come out and said that, like most cryptocurrencies are not securities, that they're going to work on making sure that, with an emphasis on the fact that it is peer-to-peer, self-custodial, there is no intermediary involved, and pointing out how the current paradigms are all written assuming an intermediary being in position between consumers. And so this is a huge shift, a huge shift in what the SEC is, how the SEC is positioned on crypto in general. The White House has urged Congress to act on crypto law. A new policy report from a White House working group recommends urgent action from the SEC and Congress to create a unified regulatory structure for cryptocurrencies. The document urges legislation to address market structure, custody rules, and investor disclosures. While the SEC is advancing its own reforms, the report increases pressure on lawmakers to enact comprehensive crypto legislation. Analysts say the dual-track approach may accelerate U.S. crypto policy developments. Hong Kong fintech raises $1.5 billion in July. Hong Kong-based fintech startups raised over $1.5 billion as the region's new licensing regime fuels demand for crypto-native financial services. Companies are racing. The race has started. Companies are racing to launch stablecoins, blockchain payment rails, and tokenized banking infrastructure. Analysts say the surge highlights Hong Kong's growing role as a global crypto finance hub. The capital raise follows new licensing rules introduced by Hong Kong regulators to encourage responsible crypto innovation. The race is on. MicroStrategy returns to profit on Bitcoin strength. MicroStrategy reported a quarterly profit for the first time in 6 quarters, driven largely by gains on its extensive Bitcoin holdings, with over 628,000 BTC. Oh my God, I didn't realize it was that much. That's nuts. With over 628,000 BTC on its balance sheet, the firm benefited from Bitcoin's recent price recovery and continues to lead corporate adoption of crypto assets. CEO Michael Saylor reaffirmed the company's long-term Bitcoin strategy, noting the asset's performance as a treasury reserve continues to outperform expectations. That is a huge number of Bitcoin, and they're still buying. You can't get enough Bitcoin, fam. You can't have enough, so keep working on it. Coinbase quarter 2 profits. This was a little bit interesting. Coinbase posted weaker than expected quarter 2 earnings, with net income falling amid a slowdown in trading activity, while the company saw growth in subscription and custody revenue, particularly from its role in managing stablecoin assets. Trading revenue remains its primary driver and was down sharply. Shares dropped following the report, though Coinbase reiterated its long-term outlook tied to regulatory clarity and global expansion. I'm not crying for Coinbase. I think they're going to do just fine. Could also be another correction opportunity as their price has tumbled significantly from last week's all-time high in the low 400s range, and now it's like they've lost about $100 in value per share. But I do think that Coinbase will be just fine. But it is interesting that they were way under earnings than what they projected for the quarter with how the markets have been. I'm a little surprised, to be honest, although the price action seemed to belie that that's where it was going the last week or so anyway. If you read the charts, you got to follow Learn TA with Landy, and you learn how to read the charts and kind of predict some of these things. Bitcoin and broader crypto markets dipped following the U.S. announcement of new trade tariffs on key partners. BTC briefly fell below $115,000, sparking a wave of risk-off sentiment. Analysts say macroeconomic uncertainty combined with anticipation around SEC policy moves contributed to the short-term pullback. Other major tokens, including ETH and Solana, also saw declines, though some traders expect the move to be temporary as regulatory clarity improves. Temporary, but probably not immediately temporary is my guess, and it is just an educated guess. It's all I got. Over $655 million in crypto positions liquidated in 24 hours. I apologize to all of you who took some hard hits. The crypto market saw over $655 million in leveraged positions liquidated over the last 24 hours. Don't leverage if you don't know how to do it. According to data from Gate.io, the mass unwinding was triggered by heightened volatility and bearish sentiment following macroeconomic developments and regulatory uncertainty. Bitcoin and Ethereum led in liquidations, but altcoins were hit especially hard. The spike in liquidations suggested many traders were caught offside in a fast-moving market environment. Leverage in a volatile market is stupid if you don't know what you're doing. Do not engage in leverage. It's the surest way to get wrecked. You're ultimately giving your Bitcoin to other people when you do that. So be careful, know what you're doing, learn how to analyze the markets, learn how to analyze the charts. Do not bite off more than you can chew, because really you're just gambling at that point. You're not doing what you really should be doing to move yourself and your family forward. Shout out to our amazing partners, Stacking DAO and BitFlow. Already told you about the calendar for the day. And if you guys aren't, follow DeOrganized Media or DeOrganized BTC at DeOrganized BTC. Give us a follow and turn on notifications. We give you the news every day. We have specials. We have special live streams. We cover live breaking news. We have regular shows. We're covering everything that's going on as best we can, and it's always constant. So the only way to stay in the know is to follow DeOrganized and turn on notifications so you know when we have a story, when we have a post, when something's going on. We're supporting contests now for Stacks Foundation, collaborating with a bunch of partners in the space. We had an impromptu breaking news for Crypto Dude yesterday, and what he's been cranking on with game development and BoostX V2. It was amazing, and if you missed it, if you don't have notifications on, you can miss it. It doesn't stay in the timeline moves quickly, and it's hard to find things in the past. You're not going and looking, you're just scrolling that timeline. So if you don't get your notifications, you're gonna miss some stuff, and we got a lot coming. So turn on your notifications for DeOrganized. Good morning, Pip. Good to see you today, my brother. Another new week to crush it. Real quick, before I bring on the homie, I do want to just talk briefly about our amazing marketing partners. We have some great partnerships with Stacking DAO and BitFlow. Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums, and users start earning rewards immediately, so there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. You can choose to earn your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. I use both. If you want to start earning rewards or earning yields today, head over to stackingdao.com and jump on in. Stacking DAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. And we are very blessed to have BitFlow in our corner. It actually helps legitimize us having these tremendous partners here. We are very, very thankful for the opportunity to support such great projects in the ecosystem. BitFlow is the top DEX on Stacks. They let you trade native BTC, STX, SBTC, USDC, runes, and more all in one place, and they aggregate the best prices on Alex, Arcadico, and Valar. Recently, Bitflow rolled out flex pools, launching with STX to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity. Head over to bitflow.finance. Get started today. Check them out. If you don't know, now you know. That is the news. I'm going to bring on the homies. Oh, I'm going to have to go get my glasses out of the car. It's that bright kind of day. What's up, GP? I love Friday. Those are the coolest shades.
Dude, they're the Bitflow edition. They got like Bitflow on the side here and like
Trio. Oh, those are from Bitcoin Beach?
These are from Bitcoin Beach.
I have some upstairs that are from Bitcoin Beach, but if I put them on, I won't be able to actually run the show because I need my prescription glasses.
These are that new, bro.
I actually have ones upstairs from Bitcoin Beach that might be a little bit cooler than those.
Oh man, I know you do have cool ones.
I was like, oh, these are the best ones. I'm taking. We got Tenderly in the house too. Oh, did he fall?
Oh, man. So Tenderly,
there he is.
There we go. What's up,
Tenderly?
My God.
What's up, man? Can you hear us?
Good morning.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah, for sure.
Tenderly had a good idea, man.
So how did the whatever morning space go? Because I self-rugged and then I was like self-rugged, like something happened and it just glitched and refreshed my page and I'm like, I have too much to do to like go back and get back on stage just to tell them I can't talk.
Dude, the morning show turned into like a hood beef. Like, you know, we got like Abuja, we've got Legos, we've got you know, oh, dude, it was wild. It was sick. Everybody was fighting.
Abuja right now. We need to get some Abuja people on the chat right now.
Do it. You need to onboard some.
Bring in the Ame
from around the way. So they're setting up like a little like Abuja versus Lego like space, I guess, over the weekend, and they're gonna have some fun. And you know, it's gonna. I thought it was interesting, and I'm gonna have to do my research, man, because Pick was getting serious, and like, I've never heard.
Oh no, really? Like it was getting heated.
Yeah, that kind of vibe,
well,
you know, bro.
Don't mess with my boy Pick, man.
Bolu got it, man.
He's got that soft-spoken voice, you know. When they're a little bit soft-spoken like that, don't mess with him.
Oh, dude, I picture Bolu as like he's probably like 7 foot tall. 7 foot tall. You don't want to mess with that. I'm thinking about it right now. Like, yeah, for sure, dude. But you know, we got to get some more Abuja guys for Tenderly to talk with and have their talking points. I think it's gonna be fun, man. You know, I can't. He's trying to. Tenderly was trying to say, you know, we should have GP and Steve. Peace Love judge it. And I was like, no, sir, I do not want the smoke. I'm not judging it. Like I'm not in there like swimwear like you guys are. So
I will judge it.
You don't have to get the talking points and be active on the weekend.
Oh, it's active on the weekend. Forget it.
I knew that. Oh shit! But
it takes a lot of work to do this every day.
It is. Actually, my sister wants to. She's like, I'm thinking about taking Ben to the beach because he had such a good game yesterday. So I might end up going to the beach today.
4 touchdowns,
dude. Well, four or 5 stops. 5 big stops, man. 5 giant stops. 1 in the end zone. So they finally found his position, right? And they were like, you know what? We've been putting him as the tight end. Let's bring him back a little bit and have him play safety. Dude, once they put him on safety,
they put him at safety?
Stop after stop after stop after stop. And it was at the very end of the game, dude. So it's like they did not get another inch on us.
You want that's at that level, that's your quarterback of the defense. Usually it's the middle linebacker, but at that level, your safety is they see the whole field.
Dude, he was reading the plays. I was the proudest uncle yesterday. I swear, he didn't tell me shit. And then, like, I was worn out after the game. I was like dragging feet. I still had to make dinner, and then like, I woke up late. This morning. Usually I'm up and at it at 7 o'clock.
I knew it, like, because you were a little. Ben just started asking where you were, and I was like, he might be tired. Coaching is a lot, it takes a lot out of you. You're dealing with all those little kids. There's a lot. You gotta. It's just not. It's I know what it is. So, and she does too. She knows little kids, so she understood too. But Bo was like, no, I already talked to GP. He's up. He'll be here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm not even like the main or assistant. I'm like the assistant. I'm the guy on the sidelines, like screaming at this point. I studied all my plays and all that stuff, but then they ended up having a guy and then not having a guy, and they were like, well, we don't know if he shows up, then coach, and then like he showed up, so it's like I'm like a self-elected like coach at this point.
No, but that's how it starts. My first time coaching, I literally walked. There was already established coaches, and it wasn't flag football. My first coaching, my first experience coaching was, I just walked up. There was 2 coaches and like 40 kids, and I was like, "You guys, just the 2 of you guys. You guys need some help. You just want someone to stand there and keep kids in, tell kids when to go, keep them in line. When they're in line, not keep them in line, but like keep the line ordered and all that stuff." And that was my first stint at coaching, was literally just like I walked on to the coaches and I volunteered. So you're
walk on coach, dude.
I literally walked into the practice and was like, "Do you guys need any help? It's just the 2 of you. There's a lot of punk ass kids here."
Yeah, dude. These kids, man, they're like they're running around the bed.
These guys were like, I think these kids were like 12 when I started coaching them.
Oh yeah, dude. They were punk ass kids for sure.
Right.
But I love that, dude. I love that you have the little bit of experience, and like I can't wait for my full glorified shot, because I literally like studied plays and like I wanted to be out there like teaching them like how to stretch and like get ready for the game and stuff like that. But it's just like not my year where like that's my position. I'm still helping.
But you just listen. To be honest with you, don't. I heard Tripp mentioning his experience coaching hockey.
Yeah,
and it can get like, especially when you're the head coach in a football team, you don't want that smoke.
Yeah, the parents.
You want to be an assistant coach.
Yeah, he was telling me like, the parents had like stopwatches.
Yeah,
making sure their kids got enough PT, and it's just nuts, man. I don't want that smoke. If I could just be the guy that's like, like helping out here and there, like cheering for the team, telling them, go to the bench and stuff like that, and then I'm good. I'm happy. But I would have been like I would have been the sickest coach. I swear, I would have been like the sickest head coach. But still, I don't want that smoke. So with like this group of parents, there's some newborns in the crowd. So they're a pretty quiet group, right? Whenever it comes to like every other group of parents that I've hung around, for my nephew's teams, they're loud and rambunctious and cheering. So like I'm not used to like having.
Oh, they're quiet because they're you said there's a lot of newborns, so they're sleep deprived.
Yeah.
And B, they don't want to disturb the baby,
right,
by getting too excited. So that's it. That's really where that all boils down from.
Right. So it's like I'm trying to like adjust, because I'm the guy on the field that's like, you can hear me from the other field over there, like 2 fields down. You're still hearing me like, go Colts, and yelling for the team. So I'm adjusting, trying to find that middle ground. So yesterday we did a DeOrganized spotlight on BoostX V2 and FPSTX, a game that Crypto Dude is building, and I thought that was an awesome demo. He's got it functioning where he's fighting bots right now, and checking for different assets within the wallets for different abilities and stuff like that. Really shaping up, man. That guy built at the speed of light, by the way. There's never a day where like Crypto Dude is not sending me something in the DMs like, check this out. If I miss like a day or two to where like he hasn't sent a message to me, I'm like, oh dude, it's about to be fire whenever he messages me next. So it's really cool to get to check out his
the stuff. Yeah, the stuff that dude is building is nuts. Absolutely nuts. And much needed for crypto in general. Like this kind of game development is what we need. And it's real GameFi, but it's more game than fi. And that's what we need. We don't need too much financial tie-in, just a little bit to get to connect it to crypto. It doesn't have to all be crypto oriented. It can, you don't need to invent the entire game experience to make it.
Well, we already have an experience within like our ecosystem. You're just taking that experience and then throwing it into a game to where the on-chain actions you're encouraged to continue doing those on-chain actions, because then you get like cosmetics, you get like different abilities within game and stuff like that. Like he showed an example of like if you own a Gigapepe B2 in your wallet, you run and hit a teleporter and it takes you to a higher vantage point. Maybe you pop up a sniper up there that you can pick up, and then now you're picking off the enemies down below you. So I thought it was really cool. It was a good example. You can check your STX balance, you can check your FTC balance. You start off spawned in a room, and then it lowers a gate if you have a certain amount of FTC in your wallet. Really, really cool stuff, man. I can't wait.
Right. The gating, the potential for on-chain assets that you can carry from game to game that might do something different in one game to another, depending on how that game developer put it out there. What's up, Tinderly? Can you hear us okay?
It looks like he's frozen.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I do want to point Brad. What's up, Brad, in the live chat? And he does point out, $655 million in liquidations is actually nothing with how volatile Bitcoin and crypto swings. But it is a sign. It's a sign versus where things have been going for like the last 2 months.
Yeah, it's swinging up and then like liquidating the
right. It's been liquidating the shorts,
and then it goes down, liquidates the longs. It's like it's just like
right,
chopping everybody up. It's not ready for the next leg up. Yes, for my honest opinion, it needs to like consolidate sideways a little bit more. But I did see this on the chart. Like I was looking at this here, and I'll show you real quick. I use moving averages. Just this is like a basic like to target different areas of interest for me. Look at that. Like,
there's different ways to do it, and I definitely use the moving averages too. But I will tell you, since I've been really focusing on what Landy teaches, the Landy bands, the Bollinger bands with the second and third standard deviation levels, that's actually very useful.
Yeah, it's a different way to look at it. The Bollinger Bands will tell you whenever like you're like things are like it's price actions kind of going sideways and they start to squeeze together a little bit. You can tell that you're going to look for a move,
expansion and contraction. Right. But you also see like it has the mean, so you got mean reversion in there. You've got like if you're way up, so I predicted that Coinbase was going to have a correction, partly because it lets us add to bags on dips, Brad. That's exactly right. This is a buying opportunity for people that are aware and kept some dry powder.
Right.
I knew that Coinbase was going to have a correction because it was way up in that third level standard deviation from the Landy bands on the Bollinger bands, and it's almost like it can't sustain that. Once it's in that range, things can happen where it like stays there for a little bit longer, but it has to correct at some point. It's almost like it's a clear sign that it's overbought or oversold if it's on the downside. Same thing if it goes down into the third level standard deviation on the downside, buy whatever it is, unless it's like something that's going out of business, buy some.
Right, dude.
Now show me what you're showing me. You're bouncing off of the 200 there?
Yeah, dude. So we wicked below it here, but we also like, so you can imagine people that went long here. Oops, not go to stacks yet. So if you keep doing it and then it takes off here. Okay, so on the 4, so the daily time frame looks like come back down, touch the 50 moving average, and we have like a little bit of a like a. Here, let me go back to the it looks like it's bouncing off the 200 is what I'm saying. Like it came back and touched the 200 moving average and it bounced. It didn't close below it. So maybe we see it come back up here and kind of retest the 21-day moving average or the 50 and then down. I don't know. I'm not a technical analyst in NFA, DYOR, but it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a bounce over the weekend. Is all I'm saying. I don't know why I have this box here. I'm probably about halfway asleep.
It's
and then
what's the time frame on that one?
This is the 4-hour. This is the 4-hour chart, and like you could imagine if somebody was going long here and they put their stops like underneath this wick here, boom, it ran the stops with these wicks. Boom, it went down, stopped people out, and now it's going back to the upside. Maybe that's enough to. I don't know. Maybe this is a bull flag, and I'm crazy. But I just feel like we're overdue for a correction, just for a little bit, like a little bit lower, some cheaper sats is good, and give us a little bit more time to accumulate. I always love seeing a dip. I don't ever panic whenever I see a dip because it means that I have more time to pack my bags, right? I know for a fact that. Well, not for a fact, but I know that we're going to end up going higher at some point. This is not the end, but I'm looking for around 133,000 for a new all-time high. I feel like that's like for this cycle, that would be that's a bear case. People are calling for 200K, which is like way up here, like 63K, 200K is all the way up here. This is by the end, like 2020 or 2030, right? People are falling for it way up here. If we go to the daily time frame, we have a long way to go to get there. Maybe we see this just continue, like we get a trend. Like
I think you're probably going to see 150 by the end of the year. Not financial advice, but I do think that you're probably going to see 150 by the end of the year. Beyond that, and I do think I think you'll see wicks beyond that on weeklies and monthlies, but I don't think you're going to see a monthly close. Your 130 range is probably going to be the monthly high for any month
at any given moment.
Yeah, I don't think you'll see a monthly close at 150 and above.
So I
think it'll be too many people taking profits at that point.
Stacks took a dip too, of course, but it's also in this nice little cup and handle. I see a little cup and handle here, like if there's like a cup and then a handle bouncing off the bottom of the range, getting a little bounce with Bitcoin too. But it is losing that 50 moving average too. So like I don't know, like it just seems like chop to me. Everything is just chopping sideways. And,
and that's
maybe this is a cup and handle. Maybe I'm crazy.
That's pretty much what I was kind of. I think I said that yesterday. That's my prediction. Is I think we're gonna have some choppy sideways action for the next couple of months.
Yeah, and just pack your bags on the dips. That's all you got to do to be successful. Is right, like DCA the dips, and then buy whenever it's in discount and sell whenever it's in premium. I use the Fibonacci tool to kind of target discounted areas, and then I've never had the chance to sell yet because whenever it ran up to 384, I hodled all of my bags. I was buying all the way up. So I just feel like I'm learning more and more. So I have a plan. That's the biggest thing. Just
have a plan. Stick to it. Don't FOMO into or out of a plan. Right. Make sure that you're always revising your plan, but don't Don't revise it with a FOMO mentality. I do want to real quick though. I just saw this and I want to talk about it. Wolf of Wall Street posted U.S. non-farm payroll gains were revised down for May from 144,000 non-farm payroll jobs to 19, and for June from 147,000 to 14. Now that's something we were also taught to 14,000. So that's a huge difference between what you would expect the economy is going to be like moving forward based on the reported numbers initially versus the numbers where they stand actually. Those corrected numbers show a much broader weakness in the economy versus the numbers that were initially reported. Oddly, that adjustment comes out 2 days after the Fed holds rates.
Exactly, right? Like, just very, very odd. And like, how do you? So it seems like numbers are being propped up, so they're like, hey, I'm right, and they don't have to lower rates.
I knew they weren't going to cut based on the numbers that were coming out. I don't trust the numbers, but I know what they're going to do based on the numbers that they present. Happy New Month, by the way.
Happy New Month.
I gotta distribute some. I gotta distribute some crypto later. Yeah, but they're probably going to cut in September, but it's going to be a little bit tricky and rough patch getting there. I do think, and I hope they cut in September because it looks like they really do need to. But Tinderly back in the house. You can't trust the numbers that they put out there. All you can trust is what the numbers mean as far as the actions they're expecting to take.
Right. Yeah, it's like one of those things, man. Like, it feels like this isn't one of, like, for some reason, this feels like deja vu. Like, numbers got revised several different times.
It happens every time, actually. The numbers almost always get revised. This was a huge revision.
So how do they get it wrong and then they spit it out like whenever, like it just seems like rigged. It seems rigged, like that they're spoofing numbers to like say, hey, I'm right, our economy is stronger than it is. We don't need to print.
The only thing I don't quite understand is how. So those numbers generally come out of the executive administration. Trump has absolutely been saying we need to cut. But the numbers have been coming out not justifying it. And then get revised after. So what fuckery is actually going on?
I have the same question. Trump is like, he even said that like we were 3 point, like three, like we needed a huge, like a historical rate.
The problem is that if you do that kind of a drastic rate cut over a short period of time, you're gonna have like the effects will be very volatile. Right. It's like the same thing if you have an overcorrection in the market or if you get an overheated run up in the market, the next move is always overstated too. So that would be like they cannot cut rates really like a quarter to half a point is what you're going to expect on a normal cut. And then you get cut one back when inflation was like 9%. They cut like 1%.
0.2.
They cut one time. They cut a whole point when they were cutting and cutting and cutting. This is back during during the right when we had inflation that was not cutting. They raised rates by like a whole point when inflation was like 9%. 9% annual inflation is like. But when they first started raising rates, inflation was so high it was insane. It was real bad. It was actually like 7, 8, 9. I think I don't know if we went to double digit inflation, but it came damn near. And so it was like that's too much. They had to raise rates.
I've learned a lot about financial markets, and I'm still learning. Like, I'm still kind of figuring out the correlations between like quantitative tightening and quantitative easing on the markets, and like what rate cuts means, what printing money means, money supply, and all that stuff. And I never would have even looked into any of it if it weren't for Bitcoin, learning about cryptocurrency. I would not have ever learned.
Yeah, that's a great point. It forces you to get an education on what these things mean, how everything works.
Yeah, so it's nutty. It's nutty to think that like I learned more with this group of people in a decentralized environment than in school system in college, right? Like you're forced to kind of learn about these things if you're gonna be successful in this space and hopefully make generational wealth while doing it, right? Like if Bitcoin is the store of value and the hedge against inflation, right? Like and we're all right, then you kind of have to learn these things. But you could also just be lucky and buy the dips, right? It's not too hard. You don't have to look too far.
You could do okay doing just standard TA trading as long as you aren't. Am I frozen?
No, you're good. You're good.
Can't act.
I had one of those. I had one of those yesterday. Whenever my screen went blank, and I was like, "Can you guys hear me? Am I frozen?" No, you're good. Synced up and everything. Oh no, now no, you're not frozen. You're not frozen.
You're good. You're good. I can hear you loud and clear.
Here we go. Okay, my browser was just completely frozen. I couldn't get any tabs. I'm like, this is it.
Friday. It's gone. It's over. It's over.
They're on to me.
The jig is up. No. They're gonna send us. The jig is. So Tenderly was talking in the whatever mornings with the Good Vibe Tribe space this morning about Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? He said he was talking with Freddie about maybe getting together and having some sort of show on DeOrganized, and I think it'd be a good idea. We just got to find somebody that is willing to learn how to produce it and has a stable connection. That way it can run clear, so maybe that's something that we could talk about. I thought that was
absolutely
a cool
down. I mean, we're looking at.
Yeah, we could open a group chat and talk about it though.
Yeah, absolutely. Freddie's a good friend of mine. I've been he's been a supporter of DeOrganized from day one. He was one of our first one of the first people I had on when we first started doing spaces. That's how we started, by the way. Freddie was one of my first guests, one of my first featured guests. Absolute Chad in the space. He's also one of my regular chess partners as well. We have an ongoing chess.
Oh,
yeah. Freddie would whoop your ass probably too.
You're just about to say, can I challenge Freddie?
You need to play Freddie. You need to play Hana.
I played Hana.
Freddie and Hana, and they're pretty good. I have to pay attention to make sure I don't get my ass whooped by them. They know what they're doing. They know how to play chess. Apparently, the African guys know some chess. Tenderly, you play chess?
Yeah, do you play chess, dude?
I don't know if he can hear us.
It might be just like on a little lag.
Might be a little lag. But I would absolutely get a DM. Oh, Wolfie in the house.
I can hear you.
Yeah, see, it's on a little lag for him. Yeah, so do you play chess at all? And now he's frozen. Yeah, it's very taxing on the machine whenever like you're streaming like with video and audio. It's like very taxing on the machine. So it's one of those things you just gotta, dude. I have to close out everything whenever I'm streaming. Like it's like this is the one thing that I'm doing whenever it's streaming. So
I'm fortunate. Well, fortunately, unfortunately, I had to get a new computer, so I have like 32 gigs of RAM on my machine, which is great. I can actually do a lot of multitask stuff. But even then, like, you know, I got my Telegram open, I got my browser open, I got like way too many tabs open, and I restarted the computer just before I launched, and I still had a freeze up, you know, because the streaming takes a lot of your bandwidth and your compute capacity.
Bruce says, "Hey, you just come over and say what's up."
Hey, what's up,
he's here
Bruce?
now.
I tried to do so. It's a little bit rainy out this morning, and Ramon is not home. Buddy the Wonder Pup is super pissed. We brought him outside, and we came in to give him his breakfast, and my wife put his food down, and Ramona feeds him that by design, so he knows that that's his person, and he freaked out. He ran all around the house looking for her. He went upstairs into her room. So his we have him crate trained. He goes into a crate in her room.
Right.
He went in his crate and would not leave. He was like, nope. And he kept barking.
Where was
She
Ramona?
had a thing this morning where my sister runs for her work, bring your kids to work day. And so she has my daughter, my brother's daughters. They're the only ones that are young enough to go now. All of the kids have actually, my two oldest work at the same company. They actually went to bring your kids to work day way back when they were still in high school.
That's sick, dude. So he was freaking out
Where
right around
is
the
my
house.
person?
Like, where's my person?
She's not here.
Dude, I'm not supposed to eat from, like, this is the person that feeds me. I sleep with her. Where is
this
she?
is bullshit. This is like back when she was in
This is
school.
bullshit.
What's going on? I hate this. Not you. This is a hilarious story. So when I first met my wife, my now 17-year-old son, it's actually my stepson. He was 2 years old when we first started dating. And the first time I slept over, she had the baby monitor, and he would call her when he was ready to get. He would just call her. He'd be like, "Mama," like he'd call her in the monitor. It was great. And I went to go get him, and I walked in the room, and he looks at me, and he's holding on to the side of the crib, and he drops to his knees with his head down, and he goes, "Not you."
He's like, no, he got his person too. He's like, where's my mama? Dude? Like,
not you. What are you cannot handle. Look, what I need, you're not doing. Don't you touch my diaper, buddy. That's not happening. Get it. Where's my mom?
That's funny. That's so funny, dude. Not
you. So you know what? I didn't even realize it's already time. So I think the Game Master is on his way. We're going to play a quick word from our amazing sponsors, and then we will be back with Find to Earn rounds shortly. Stay tuned. It is time. Welcome back to another episode of Find to Earn, brought to you by Skullcoin on DeOrganized Media. The Game Master has arrived. How are you today, sir?
Yeah, mortals. I'm fine as that as always.
Excellent. We have Tinderly and GP here with us today to play with rounds sponsored by ROO, Leo Coin, Bitcoin Pepe, Flat Earth, STX AI, and now Bob Token has joined the mix as well. We are building on Bitcoin with Bob today as well. Plus our jackpot round sponsored by Skullcoin that will start shortly.
So today we play 5 rounds. The jackpot round will be in the end. So I want to just make the compare for our audience. And the weekend we make the voting. We want to give you voice and understand what format you like. We play standard 5 rounds, and the boot round will start from the next week.
All right. Well, they need to get in here and tune in and share out the live stream. Let us know you're ready to play. Good morning, Horlu.
Good morning. Good morning.
Horlu was in the winners column yesterday, I believe, wasn't he? Did I see him win one yesterday? Or was there something else?
He's definitely got points on the board. I know that for. Do you count the Zest wins whenever we do Find Her on Fridays in the Zest Discord on the leaderboard?
Denny, does the all of the game rounds count towards the leaderboard, right? All the victories, even if it's like
all the game rounds and Zest also, yeah.
Yeah. So in the Discord and on the spaces, if there's spaces events and stuff like that. So any find to earn round gets counted towards the leaderboard.
Man, I need to get some more wins, dude. Like I feel like I'm close to dropping off, if not already have dropped off top tier, man. Got to get some more dubs.
Oh, Tinderly's out. GP, you want to share this morning? Or you want me to?
I can share.
All right.
I need to get some dubs.
All right. GP's going to be playing with some seriousness today. Again, guys, you're going over to the Skullcoin page, but you must share out the live stream. If you do not share out the live stream, your wins will be invalidated and your prizes will go to the next player. So make sure you share out the live stream and then head over to the Skullcoin BTC page and get ready to start finding to earn.
Skullcoin BTC. This is where it's at. We were talking with Crypto Dude yesterday a little bit too about these find to earn quests as well. Minting the featured artist profiles and stuff. If you're interested in becoming a featured artist, definitely go to CryptoDude_BTC. Give him a follow. Shoot him a DM. Let him know that you want to be a featured artist with BoostX and have a mint button right on your neck page.
Okay, we're ready to launch. Let's play.
All right. You want me to do a countdown?
Yeah, please.
All right, so we're going to start from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so I'm going to refresh the Skullcoin page on X. That is Skullcoin BTC. I'm going to scroll down, find the game round, or actually I'm going to scroll down a little bit more and make sure that I've liked and shared the stream first. Then I'm going to go to the round and see what it is. It looks like a ROO hiding behind this little, it's got a concrete, some sort of storage area of some sort with fountains in the background. We're going to like and share this, repost. Go back and then click on this link here. It'll take you to a starting location. Screen. Boom. It'll take you to this starting location. I like to copy the coordinate, paste it in, and start from overhead view instead of street view. So I can Just kind of get my bearings. There we go. So we were looking for that little concrete area. Alright, so we're starting here. Got mountains in the background. Let's see. Obviously, some of these hilly areas. We go down the street. Let's see if I can't find concrete. Looks like it was secluded by itself as well. Maybe it's something in over here.
Horlu's saying he was removed from the whitelist, but he doesn't have any wins. Can we make sure for next game rounds whether he's got it or not?
Yeah, we'll add you. Like we change like whitelist because we have limit 50 people. Day by day we change like different people. You can play open games still, you can win it easily.
So once I've found the location,
You just add
here,
add a lot of people who never played before. Because our focus on new players to give them opportunity to participate. Okay, we have a winner at it's Zidan Shanko. Congrats.
Let's go.
Congrats. Let's go. So
We'll contact you after the games today to provide BNF name, etc. And since everyone waiting, we launch the Flutters game shortly. I will make countdown. Get ready. We will give you 8,000 flat as a price. Okay, we're launching 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The open game for everyone. Let's play.
Let's go.
Find this green fence.
Oops, sorry about that. Alright, so we were looking for this flat earth hedge. We were liking and sharing. Boom, boom. I'm going to copy the coordinates here.
Don't forget to like and repost the game rounds, fam. Very important. Huge shout out to the ROO Coin community and OG supporter of Fine Turn Rounds on DeOrganized, and also Flat Earth. Silky Jones been partnering with us the last few months. Love what they're building out over there. And really, you guys should definitely be following all of these coin communities, showing some love and appreciation for the opportunities that they give us to play these games on a daily basis and give you guys some real rewards, opportunities for playing games.
Ooh, found a hedge. I gotta find the right spot. Nah, this hedge, this is an untrimmed bush. The one that we're looking, the bush that we're looking, basically trimmed bush.
You know, I love all bushes.
Yeah, I don't discriminate, man. I don't discriminate either. I still think that was nice.
I mean, I appreciate some manicure, but if it's, you know, if it's au natural, that's okay too.
Nah, this is another natural bush here. We're looking at, or a trimmed one. Let's go a little bit further down the road and see if we can't find a trimmed bush.
A well-trimmed bush.
Very well trimmed. Talking about manicured. Okay, this looks like a bush that might be trimmed. Check out this bush. Now, this bush, this seems like it might be trimmed to a certain extent, but not trimmed the same way that the bush that we're looking for.
Okay, we have a winner at it's Tamil Chat. Congrats.
Tamil for the win. Congrats,
and we
man.
continue.
Let's go, Tamil Chad. Lots
Everyone
of
get
guesses
ready.
out there, by the way. Congratulations to everyone that found what they thought was it, because you're a winner just for playing. We do have a lot of guesses on there. Wow, lots of people playing today.
Let's go.
Let's
The
go.
more you share and repost the
Make sure
game
you-
and the stream, the organized show will become bigger, the games become bigger, so we play non-zero-sum games for each other. We grow together. Okay, get ready for the next game. Who want to count down? Let's go.
I'll do it. I'll get it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. AI agent game. Find this one.
STX AI in the house.
Find this building. You are in the middle of nowhere, but the building is there.
Don't forget to like and repost the game round.
He's
And you
always-
guys
this
all have
SAI
you have a bigger opportunity today because Orange isn't here.
Yeah, seems like you
This
have a
SAI
chance.
guy is always near the. This agent is always near the coolest building.
Yeah, there's some really interesting buildings in the world apparently, and the STX AI guy, the STX
knows how to-
AI agent always finds them.
So this one looks like it has like crazy mirror on the front of it.
Yeah, the shape of the windows is a little interesting. I did find a building. It's not. I don't know if this is actually what we're looking for or not. There is a really weird building in the area that's. I don't think it's the one. Maybe. No.
We still have no winner. The people drop locations, but all the windows square. This building is different, and it's not so far from starting location. You have not to go so far. I mean, like couple streets maximum. Okay, people drop a lot of guesses. Maybe we have a winner. Let's check. Okay, we have a winner, and it's read1.btc. He's in spam.
Let's go. Oh, you dropped it. He went in spam. Don't make sure that you're don't spam. Then you don't get put in the spam filter. No, that's not actually even fair because sometimes you get spam banned even though you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
The algorithm is not always perfect on that. But always make sure that that your guesses are getting seen, because sometimes we don't notice that they're in the spam. So congratulations though, well done. I still can't find it. We're getting back to the Skullcoin page. We're waiting for the next round to launch. Again, guys, share out the live stream. It helps us grow. It helps us get new viewers. The more viewers we get, the more players we get, the more prizes we can do, the more opportunities for you to win.
Okay, the next game, you have to find bike. Yamaha bike.
There's a bike.
And there will be the Pepe, yellow bike. 600k Pepe. Get ready, though.
600K Pepe. That's a big prize right there.
Decent sized prize for you fellas. Ladies and gents.
Not so hard game, just be the first who leave the comment. Okay, who want to count down this amazing game?
I'll give a countdown. I'm going to do it from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, hunters.
Good luck. Revs your heart. We use Yamaha slogan.
Oh, nice. And we call those kind of bikes crotch rockets.
All right. Here.
A little hill there, maybe.
This.
Yeah, location obvious. So this game just shows that this is a game of skill. Find turn is a game of skill because you just understand where is he standing. He's obviously not in the middle of the road.
I love this, how it's like a Ghibli image, but it's like also combined with the real world image here. I like the experimentation.
Yeah, we can do this thing. We can combine actually. Like this is a real picture, but only the bike and Pepe is a Ghibli.
That's badass, dude. I like it.
Nice.
Do a lot of good work.
Revs your heart, hunters.
Whoops. Bro. There. We are looking around in Germany for a Pepe on the back of a crotch rocket.
We still have no winner, but it is literally on the same road.
Looks like he is sitting at an intersection or a light of some sort. That's what I'm targeting.
I observed that as well, but I'm not finding him.
Yeah, it's on the north.
Oh, so he's north.
I mean, follow the road, like northeast. Just a second, like double road. Okay, we have a people who found it, I believe. The first person, she's Crypto Lady. She found it.
Let's go quickly. She's a great finder from the top tier. Crypto Lady.
Congratulations, Crypto Lady. I still haven't found it.
Let's see here. Where was it? There was actually a bus stop.
Huge shout out to the Bitcoin Pepe crew, OG meme community in the Stacks ecosystem. The only Pepe coin you want to know, older than the Pepe coin on Ethereum, Pepe on Stacks, the Orange Frog. It's the one you need to know about.
Right.
And
I
we
did
got to
get
get Bat.
Share my screen.
Okay, everyone, get back. We are ready for the next last game before jackpot. It's a Leo game, 50,000 Leo. Like always, it's a big prize. And you have to find the exact tree. Okay, I will count down. We launch it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on,
Let
Scott.
the fun begin.
Oh, come on,
And this one's
Scott.
for some Leo coin. The OG Leo has been with Find to Earn, supporting Find to Earn since before DeOrganized was even a part of it. So a huge shout out to Leo for being always contributing and helping grow the Stacks ecosystem. And shout out to Rubes. Just found out he's going to be a papa for the second time.
Yes.
Good luck, my man.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
congrats,
Good luck.
man. Congrats, man.
We're looking for this Leo in a tree. Yeah, man. I know he just had a little one. Now he's having another one.
Right,
Okay,
he's-
now I
he's
believe we
pretty
will
young
see a lot
still.
of trees. More trees,
Oh no, it's a maze.
more trees. Drop your trees. No, this one is wrong. Wrong.
Yeah, there aren't too many trees around here.
Yeah, I don't see any trees. I don't know what you're talking about, Cindy.
Yeah, it will be funny like they give this image and drop the like in a desert coordinates.
Wow, that might be a little bit easier.
Yeah, just find oasis like one tree. Miracle.
Looks like there's a field of some sort near this tree. And there's fields everywhere. It's not too much of it.
Yeah, people just trying to drop like random trees, but that's okay. That's how Bitcoin mining works. Like the miners just finding
Right.
the target hash. Good luck, humans. Okay, now I have to like identify all those trees. That's boring work for even for game master. I am like gardener now. I should be like the Lich King,
Yeah,
but
you
now
are.
I'm working like gardener.
An arborist.
Yeah. I make work for myself. Like what the fuck? Okay, no people, it's
Yeah, you like make
your
the maze.
drops is wrong
and, like
so
the maze
far.
for you to.
So one thing I do notice is that some places where there's trees, there aren't
Mhm.
any power lines, and there's definitely power lines by that tree.
we have full comments of trees. Breed mortals. Oxygen. No, all of them wrong so far. It's this tree is not so like so high.
I feel like we're getting closer. But there's a lot of trees. Okay. But good point about the power lines. Like
Okay, let
on
us
that
give you
side.
the clue who is just watching and participating on the organized show.
All
as
right.
I see like nobody finds. So from the starting location, Since it's on the crossroads, you have to go on the right. So on the east. So choose the right way. Yet, like target hash is not so easy in Bitcoin too. So many like different numbers, digits.
Okay.
Yeah, this game is crazy.
It's definitely challenging.
Like we have more comments than any like breaking news now.
Well, there's money on the line for this one, you know. Just hearing the news isn't getting paid.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's very wise words, like you said.
So close. This looks like the tree, but I don't think it's the tree. On a little bridge. Power line.
So I just I feel like everyone touch the grass like literally now.
Well, it's a little. I don't know where to go. I followed that road all the way until I got away from the power lines. I cannot find the tree. Unless I went the wrong way.
Well, you can also look on the other side of the street that's not facing the power line, too. The power line could be like right hidden out of view, or right out of the brain. So that's what I've been doing, just like using the power line, like putting it to my backside. But I haven't found it yet either. So there you go. That's how effective my method is.
Well, the tree is like right in the power line too.
All right.
Like the power line's actually running through the tree.
There's a field.
And there's less trees where this tree is. It's tricky. It's a tricky one.
Piece I have to drop in just a second. Who is this? looking.
Yeah, no worries, man. I'll take over the live stream, the sharing.
Okay, like the game master has found the place. Let me check where it was. Oh yeah. Oh, I mean
Just
like
didn't want to
it's a little bit far from, but okay, we give you the last clue, everyone. Okay, some people dropped some location. Let me check. Yeah, okay. Seems like we have a winner finally.
Hey, let's go.
Hey,
Okay, the winner is Crystal Clear.
Congratulations, Crystal,
Clear.
longtime player.
Yeah, that's a huge win because like it was a really huge competition and everyone participated and was very close. To be honest, like Isaac found it too, but Isaac was just 7 seconds after.
Wow. Isaac.
Happy Friday, guys.
Yeah, happy.
I gotta go.
All right, man.
See you, man.
Catch you later.
Okay, so we play like jackpot short game, like we give you like 4 minutes, and we want your opinion in Skullcoin Sigma or general Bitcoin Leo chat, what format you like more, and we want like the big feedback, explaining what you like, what you don't like in new format, and based on this we will like make a decision with PeaceLoveMusic how we make this process.
Right. And so just to kind of point out why I thought that launching the on-screen jackpot round at the beginning was an interesting piece. I think it gives the players something to work on while we're waiting for the whitelist rounds, while we're waiting to get settled into the game rounds. And it gives people a reason to tune into the live stream early to participate at the start of the show, where the whitelist rounds kind of gives people an incentive to not necessarily get here right to the start of the games because they can't participate. Our regulars are not on the whitelist. So that was my thinking behind doing it, is to get more early engagement and give the regulars something to do at the start of the show. But, you know, of course, the whole point of this is to make sure that you guys are having fun and fun experiences playing. So if it's not reaching that goal, then obviously we want to change it and figure out a better way to make you guys feel good about coming and playing the games. But I also do like ending with a timed jackpot round. I think that's a good way to do it too. So I'd love to hear feedback from everybody, what they like, what they don't like, what they would like to see, what might make them tune in earlier, what make them a little bit proactive in sharing out the stream so we don't have to ask for it and stuff like that. But we would
right.
Really, you know,
I agree.
Whatever works.
The only problem, like we have like winner every day now, but we will decide. Maybe we'll add one more round. So the one round in the beginning show and the like jackpot, the short rounds in the end. So we make it like we will sort it out. Okay, we launch jackpot. We give you like 4 minutes. Let's go. If there will be no winner, the prize goes for tomorrow. You have to find the graffiti, and we start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
The game is on. Like, repost the show and the game.
That's right. Like and repost the game round. I got to refresh. Make sure you share out the live stream. Like and repost the game round. And we got some graffiti. And I love this new stack, the STX logo there.
Yeah, we just created randomly, to be honest. Like, they just AI. So we have so long conversation with AI, and AI just give us this one. Like, okay, you want a graffiti? Like, here is it.
Nice. I like it. Well, and honestly, I find that the AI tools are really just fantastic right now.
Yeah, they're just improving every day, and I'm waiting a lot like of the New AI coming soon in the middle of August. It will be big.
So we're looking for this. Looking for this house with the graffiti on it. There's a little bit of
we make it not so hard. We make it not so hard, to be honest. But 4 minutes, and we will move the price to the next week.
All right. So where do I want to drop? No.
Yeah, we have a record. We have 41 comments in this Leo game.
Let's go. That's awesome, by the way. Like, I love that. I love that we're getting this much engagement, this much interaction with the community. This isn't it. I don't think that's it. Similar, but not the same.
Okay, Hunters, 2 minutes more.
2 minutes.
Okay, 30 seconds. If there will be no winner, we move the price to the next week.
30 seconds.
Since today it was a long Leo game, we just wanna make this. No, the clue will come the next week. So this game is not so long radius. Okay, we have Isaac. Maybe Isaac found it.
Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac is the winner. Isaac
Let's
found
go.
it. Congrats.
Love that. I love that. Let's see. Let's see. Congratulations.
Yeah, we have a winner. Congrats, everyone. Well played.
So it was off a little bit from the main road. I always look on the main roads a lot because I know that that's where they end up being. So I was up and down these roads, but was somewhere in the neighborhood over here. So congratulations to Isaac. Isaac is one of the assassins in the Treasure Hunter Guild. Another fine episode of Find to Earn. We do have the SIP call coming up in about 15 minutes. We'll probably take a quick intermission, give everyone a break, and we'll be back momentarily with the SIP call live at 10:30 with Hero Gamer and Haddy. So stay tuned. Be ready. Keep your eye on the notifications because we'll give an announcement as we go live. But we're going to keep the stream running. Thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you.
This is another excellent episode of Find to Earn. Definitely drop us some feedback, whether you like the jackpot round today or you like doing something early at the start of the show, or if you want to see something different, let us know. Also, we got some new sponsors coming up next week, including Bobcoin. We're waiting to hear back on a couple of other potentials, so might have a few more game rounds to play coming up. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. Thank you, Xenitron. Always a pleasure. And it's been an amazing week and a start of a new month. Guys, get out there, support the ecosystem. Tune in for the SIP call in a little while. We'll have Hero and Haddy shortly. And just going to take a quick break, refreshing my coffee. Maybe I think there might be a little bit left in the pot from earlier. And we'll be back with you shortly. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live every morning, Monday through Friday, with all the information. Oh, Hero's in the house. Maybe we won't take an intermission. Maybe we'll just get it started early. What's up, Hero?
What's up?
How you doing today, man?
Pretty awesome. After figuring out some puzzle pieces, I feel a little bit better now.
Excellent. Looking forward to hearing what you got cooking.
But yeah, if you want to take a break, that's fine.
Give me 5. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah,
we'll just and we'll all be back live shortly with the SIP call. Talk about what's going on with innovation and improvements on stacks, and we'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. We'll see you all soon. We're gonna leave the stream running, so stay right here. And actually, maybe I'll pay a quick word from our sponsors while we're waiting. I'll be back with you in a little bit, Hero. Let's go. It's your old pal, PeaceLoveMusic. And here we are with another episode of the Stacks and Improvement and Innovation Show, brought to you live on DeOrganized Media with a crazy puppy that really wants to play with me right now. Fortunately, I have two Chads here waiting to help me out. Good morning, Hero, and good morning, Haddy. How are you guys today?
Oh man, I wish I had a dog.
What's that?
I wish I had a dog.
Well, I used to think that. He said, so my daughter, who's really his primary caregiver, is off playing with my sister at Bring Your Kid to Work Day. And I just brought him in. He's been outside all morning. Hey, come here, we're gonna go on. Come here. Look, hi. Say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. It's Buddy the Wonder Pup. Love Stacks innovation and improvement proposals. How are you guys doing?
Innovation and Doggy show.
And Buddy the Wonder Puppy. He just doesn't get enough exercise, and it's been raining all morning, and I've been on the show. So he's like, we haven't played. Nobody's played with me. I'm getting real bitey. So, Hero, what's on the agenda for today?
So, I was gonna go over what I found in the SIP process feedback. There's a lot going on in the background in terms of the approval team. Let's call them approval team. They put the rubber on the stamp and give it like official verified status for the SIP document so that we can eventually go on to vote. But there's actual panels of people, committees, if you like, and I just got lots of feedback from them. So I basically sort of tidied them up, analyzed them, figured out what needs to be done next. So that's probably one of the key things. And tidied up what I'm gonna do for the next 2 months. Some of the goals I like to achieve for myself and maybe as a whole, as a group. And I like to sort of talk about a little bit about a framework that I am designing and coming up with so that we can roll out the governance working group, almost like a governance refresh, if you like, so that the interaction between the caps and people who are not in the caps can all be all encompassing. So think of it as we're just a group, and then maybe people who are a little bit more experienced are on the committees of that group, and that committee can be part of that the governance cap to approve the SIPs. But there should be a direct interaction between the caps and the group so that we work hand in hand. So that's the long and short of it. But
I like that a lot, actually.
This framework is also a framework that I'm framing it as decentralized growth framework. So it's a way for anybody to participate in this governance working group, just the same way they can participate in a memes community and a guild. So I like to talk a little bit about share the ideas, and I love to hear what you guys think about it, because just me in my mind talking to a couple of person, 300. But yeah, how about you? Do you have anything that you want to talk about?
I think that the structure that you're proposing, where you have a working group where that's a surface area where people that don't have a lot of experience in that type of thing,
yes,
like for governance or any of the other working groups, you have the cab is a little bit more of an important piece. You need people with experience, people that have the time and the skill to really participate in that side of it. But the working group gives them a group of people that can handle some of the tasks that need to be handled on a day-to-day thing, and give those people some skills, and then create the pipeline for more people down the line to be on the cab as needed.
100%. And I'm learning it as I go through the process with you guys. Like, you guys are the inspirations, or and help me to think about this funnel system, because we need a systematic way, a standardized and systematic way for somebody like you, Peace Love, and Haddy, to eventually have the direct path to join the cabs. So, and I think this model can coexist in a guild sense as well, and other capacities. So yeah, it's all about a funneling system, a standardized funneling system that we can identify talents, nurture those talents, and mint new leaders in many sense. And rather than just a free-for-all kind of way, I like to have a little bit more structure, so that anybody can take this, think about it as a sip, anybody can take this sip and replicate it in their own capacity.
Right. And I also like the fact that we have like a year ago, if somebody asked me what the governance cab did, I couldn't tell them.
Yeah.
And honestly, even a couple months ago, maybe I might have had a hard time kind of identifying exactly what they did. And I do think that being able to add the structure to these entities will only actually help the cab achieve its goals and its charge.
Yes.
And then also identify the things that the cab isn't necessarily designed to handle. There are some things that need to be done. There's more community outreach. There's more education and amplification of what's being proposed for governance, and or getting involvement in the votes, getting involvement in feedback campaigns and stuff like that. What do you want to see developed on stacks? That kind of thing. Like I think this is a huge step in the right direction as far as figuring out how to further organize the structure of the governing side of the chain.
Yeah, I think we're gonna live in the change that we want to see. So we're gonna lift the differences between the previous model and the new model, and we will learn as we go through how does it more organized way, does it generate more leaders, does it generate better outcome, does it make it easier for new people to understand how we work. And yeah, I think if we have I'm speaking to Haddy, if we have like a landing page rather than the GitHub, which we have actually a page on GitHub, but people don't go to GitHub. The people who are not in the weeds prefer probably like a website, and
it's intimidating.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
GitHub's intimidating to people that don't know it, and
I'm still intimidated by GitHub. I'm not gonna lie. It just, I don't know why. It's just the design is just the way it is, and just feels very different to a traditional website. And so I think, if we can have a community entry, whether it's Discord in DeOrganized or a community page on Zero Authority DAO, and then we can funnel those people into this framework or structure. I think it would be really cool to try it out over the next few months.
Just somewhere to congregate. That's the place, and it can't be a GM group on X. That's good for short-term communication, for quick communications, but it's not a place to drive. Not everyone has access to a DM group. Everyone can get into a Discord, or everyone can get into a landing page. So that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Is anything else that you like to add to the agenda?
Honestly, I've been
You've
just
been busy.
I've been
I can see it.
I'm like I can't keep up on it. Oh, you know what though? I did actually. Now that I have you here, I asked for access to that. It's not relevant because it's pertaining to the AI Guild. You had that spreadsheet. I requested access to it. I don't know if I haven't had a chance to check it.
Oh, you don't. You can't see it.
I can't edit it. I had actually like wanted to.
Oh yeah, you can edit it. Yeah, let me give you access.
Right. I was gonna add like just ideas, like campaign ideas or things that they should target for creation.
Yeah, feel free. So Stephen, Haddy. Haddy, how you doing?
Hey, gents. I'm good, thanks. It's been a busy Friday. I've been in meetings, and obviously the DeGrant's Africa edition, it turned out to be today.
Nice. I wanted to jump in. I have so much
early.
on. It's nuts. It's not even how early it was. I start my processes getting the news curated like 7 o'clock in the morning, and that's almost too late. So like the timing of it was just too much. I couldn't. If I did that, I would have been not on time for the show this morning. But how's it shaping up, Haddy?
Yeah, it's fine. As I said, it's bringing attention to it, and then it's obviously just making sure that people understand that we're looking for people to put their hands up to be leaders. So that's where we're at the moment. But yeah, it was very good talking to the people from Africa, talking to them about how it shapes, and obviously that Sam and Freddie are leading Africa. So if anyone wants to do anything in Africa, they should definitely get in contact with the two.
Yeah, absolutely. Both Chads, by the way, amazing guys in the space. So, yeah. and absolutely willing to help out anybody. So if you guys are in Africa and you're looking to get more information on stacks, obviously you can reach out to anybody. You don't have to, it's not only limited to those guys, but Freddie and Sam are both amazing leaders in the space to look up to.
Yeah, so other than that, there's a research going on for the World Economic Forum around crypto. They're interviewing people in the ecosystems.
The World Economic Forum is?
Yes.
I don't like it.
So.
No, I just like everything those guys touch. The opposite of it's the opposite of decentralization.
Yeah.
Yes, but it does steer finance, and it does steer where liquidity flows. So it's always good to understand what they're talking about, to understand where liquidity flows.
Well, it's another sign of mass adoption, and that it's coming if they're talking about that, and that's what they're looking for.
Yeah, they're doing a research paper at the moment. They're researching.
Did they interview you?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Just take us to the moon, Haddy.
Yeah, that's it. Just tell them Stacks is where it's at.
So, let's talk a little bit about just on a high level, what I figured out, what I need to do over the next couple of months. So sometimes I do need to talk to Foundation about the work. So I talked to Foundation about the work for the past couple of months, which mainly surround SIP 31. Yeah, and various other work, and talk to them a little bit about the next 2 months. So yeah, these are some of the high level stuff. So I think for me, and this is not just there could be other work for the whole group, but let's say for myself, some of the targets I aim to finish the next couple of months is a refresh for the governance. So such as rolling out the framework, for the new working group. I'm hoping we can start rolling out in August. So the other thing was it was difficult to do editing when different SIP author may use their own way to coming up with the SIP. So I think a template will help, and I think I can try and get that ready for August. And there's a big piece of updating SIP 000 based on all the feedback, which I'll show you here. So this is all encompassing into the SIP 000, plus what Haddy was talking about, some of the updates, such as SIP deputies, the roles and responsibilities of other roles, if it's not clear enough. So we have all the roles in there. And I think this can go towards this SIP 000 SIP update. So it's almost like a new SIP to replace the existing SIP. So that's like a SIP in itself, I guess. And then there are some other ones coming, SIPs, the Fridger ones, which you know, Larry SIP, you know, and there's a Clarity 4 SIP that's coming up. So that also needs to be discussed and shepherded. So putting that on everybody's radar, and I'm pretty sure like the SIP will be fine, sort of draft will be, or the first version will be ready in the next couple of weeks maybe. And I don't know if you guys remember, there was a comment from Raphael about documenting the...
Yeah, and I think there was some questions on there about the, well, in some cases it's going to be some inclusion. I guess the concern is, like, we do need to sunset V1 and get those out of there, but the other things he was proposing have already happened.
Yeah.
So I think there was some confusion as to how that would get put in there when they've already been adopted.
Yeah.
And if there's any, but I don't think that that's really a problem, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think so too. I think it's just maybe we need to get some people together and to discuss like the action plan. Maybe set Zeus, set Paddle, maybe the
Eric from
those guys,
to
see how we best go about doing updates to writing a SIP, because originally I thought the BNS SIP would live in another place, but maybe just live in the main SIP repo is good.
I'll be right back. I gotta go put this dog out. He's letting me know.
Yeah, so some pieces, and the other thing I have to do is the appointment committee side of things. So that's it for me for the next 2 months. And Haddy, this is the high level 360 sort of the feedback from the caps.
Yeah, I had a quick read of, not all of it, but I started reading. I got about halfway through what they were saying. Yeah,
so it appears the community engagement part is probably one of the best thing about like what we're doing. So I think keeping that going is good. You agree?
Yeah, we have to. It's governance is going to become ever more important. Mm-hmm. It's not something that'll ever go away, because it's also the humanizing factor of anything we do.
Yeah, I think especially as the network is still young like us, many improvements, whether it's a technical improvement or social improvement needs to be made, because if we can improve the social discussion, community engagement side, we can help to nurture the technical side better, to refine some of the SIPs process, make it more engaging, and therefore the SIP becomes better. Whether it's from a group of technical people chiming in more actively, or a non-technical group of people active chiming in a non-technical SIP actively, which we've seen recently. And I think if we can replicate that for the technical side, and so we have, whenever any SIP comes up, we not only have rubber stamp approvals review side done really well, but also review are more active and engaging earlier. I think that will really help to shape any SIP really well.
It's a trifecta. So we need to have engagement, but before we have engagement, we need to have process, and then we need to have clear communication as well around technical stuff. Is great, but we also need to engage both sides of it, technical and non-technical. So I think what we do here is really important, is trying to break down the technical so that everyone has an opportunity to be involved.
Yeah, and I think, on the seeing various blockchain doing their efforts, I've never seen like XRP does this, for example. I've seen other chains trying to people engaging, but on the grand scheme of things, I think we are on the right track, and we should double down, especially that we are advertising us as a decentralized ecosystem. We shouldn't just market it, but we should also live it, which we are living in it. So I'm glad we're heading the right direction.
Yeah, well, it's important. If nobody's involved in this, if we don't have people involved in this, the ecosystem's not being properly moved forward. You have to have, governance is not going away, as Haddy just said. You have to have governance. You have to have some kind of organizing structure, and it is decentralized. That's where the name comes from, is decentralized organization. That's what DeOrganized is. You can't. It's not ever going to be automated. That's actually the maybe with the AI if you program it properly, but you still need people to come in and look at what's going on and make adjustments and actually conduct the governance. Like, it has to be done. And so this is absolutely important work to identify how these processes are supposed to go and how we can get more people involved in meaningful ways and help them grow into the process.
Yeah, I think the word meaningful way is quite important. I think we can get more people involved. That's like level one. And from those people, just likes and retweet is great. I would say that's level one.
Right.
But more meaningfully engaged, like actually having critical thinking and having a discussion and conversations like we are having right now, or on spaces previously, I think is really important.
Right. It's getting people engaged in the conversation to provide their opinions, their perspective, their feedback, like that Notion document you had circulating, giving, like, the people that are actually going to provide feedback on that document are the ones that are also going to probably produce in a meaningful way throughout the rest of the product or the progress. You need to have the engagement has to be meaningful. And you're right, likes and shares that is step one, but step two is, making some content about a campaign, or getting involved in the discussion, coming up on stage, or saying, commenting in the live chat, jumping into the, that's step two. And then step three would be joining the working group, coming into those meetings, finding your voice there, so.
This is the next thing I want to talk about, but I'll save that a little bit. I'll finish this piece. So some other takeaways, some of the stuff needs to be improved to SIP 000, as I talked about. And some of the processes in the caps need to be more like clearer defined, so that there's a hard stop. So I'll be working on that with the cabs.
You mean like a hard stop as to when the cabs need to know when the vote goes to the cabs, when the vote has to be completed by the cabs, that kind of thing?
Yes, and the vote should, like the public vote, I think at the moment it's a little bit gray whether the public vote can go live without the cab's approval. And
It should,
I think,
in my opinion, it should not.
yeah, and that's what most people said.
Well, because it's a clear, the problem there is if the cabs all of a sudden come up with something that needs to change and you had a public vote, then you have to do that all over again if you're changing stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's trying to gauge a balance, right? Like sometimes some of those comments are not like super critical. Let's say it's a little bit arbitrary how critical a comment is.
Right.
And no, but I think if we have the votes conducted, then going live, yeah, I think sticking to a hard process versus we have a pretty decent guideline, but it's not as hard it can be, and it does allow certain flexibility that maybe the cabs felt like maybe we should close that flexibility so that we are sticking to the process one step after another, so we can update the SIP 000 to reflect that learnings, and yeah, see how it goes.
I like it. I think it, it's just another step showing that the ecosystem is maturing. These issues need to be addressed because we have a lot of serious stuff coming down the pipe now.
Yeah. And as we, maybe if we had less people involved previously, it wouldn't have highlighted these problems. We wouldn't have discovered it. But now the process is very involved with so many comments, so many people in the approval process. So I think as we grow, we will start to discover some of these improvements. So I see it as a good problem to have, so to speak.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, some of cabs, like governance cap in there, a lot of them in technical cabs, governance cap, economics cap, and steering committees actually. So all of them, I think the membership, not the membership per se, but like we do need to rotate them from time to time so that not just like somebody been there for years, a little bit like how Mitchell put it to the Treasury Committee, and so there is generally some rotation, but keeping the experiences going at the same time. So we need to find like a balance for that. So
yeah, I can see that. Well, and there's people on, there's people on the governance cab that we didn't hear from.
Yeah. So yeah, we need to deal with that too, but I think that needs better document process for the bylaws. So some of those things will be in bylaws or in SIP 000, the bylaw being the caps bylaw rather than in SIP 000. But anyways, what else? So yeah, that's the key stuff that I'll be doing next steps on. And any question?
No, I think it all makes a lot of sense, and it's it's all trending in a very positive direction as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Any question around these stuff? August, September girls.
No. I mean, these are all stuff that I think are, I guess, as far as the SIP, the updated PR and all of that on SIP 000.
Mm-hmm.
How they're looking to have that wrapped up within the next 2 months. Like they're looking to have that discussion and the proposals for that stuff Is that on an ongoing discussion in the GitHub right now?
I haven't created a PR for updating SIP 000. I'm just gathering the feedback form for now, and then I'll get working on that. So I guess I'm the SIP author of updating this SIP 000, and I'll be submitting a PR most likely, or somebody else might have to help me. Yeah, so that's the thing. I think we might need to create a template first. If I create a template for myself, then I can create a PR, for myself and future others. So I need to do that one first.
Who's an expert as a SIP editor? Who are our expert SIP editors?
Raphael, which you saw, who commented on the BNS.
Yeah, I actually met him in person at Vegas.
Yeah, he's really nice actually.
Yeah, super good, super nice guy.
And I would say Werner, although we need to create better training program around it to help people like Werner. But I would say those two are probably the best. Actually, the other guy is called Jesse, who if you went to SIP 31, you will see a lot of comments from him. So
I think he came on the SIP call with Shannon a while back.
Okay, yeah. So you would, because GitHub is open source, anybody can comment basically if you have an account. So although Jesse is not a SIP editor, but he actually do a lot of the job what SIP editor does, because we don't have enough SIP editors. I think we need to beef up the SIP editor side as well. That's something that I'm looking to do. But yeah, like he is basically almost like a SIP editor, if you like, but unofficially.
So I would
and Jude, I would say Jude, he's like he chiming on every PR, basically every SIP PR. So he already does like a job like an editor, but I think this is where we need to beef up the SIP editor so that they don't have to. They can look at non-editorial stuff. So we help them to minimize their waste of time.
I don't know if he's here on purpose or not. 300 just joined the stream.
I did invite him.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting. What's up, Hana? How you doing today, man? Can you hear us?
Oh, good. What's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hero, what I was actually just going to say, though, is I would reach out to those editors and maybe get a lot of input from them on the template design.
Yeah, for sure. No, I will have to, for sure. So
yeah, what's up, Hana? How's it going, man?
Oh, good. Says, Hero just invited me to this, and I'm here to get some alpha from you guys. Hope you will.
Oh yeah, awesome. You're always welcome back.
You are the alpha.
Yeah, you are the alpha, sir.
So so this leads me
to just the internet sometimes in trouble.
Yeah, so this leads me to talking about the governance working group refresh. And just happens when I was thinking about this refresh, I don't know how I got myself into helping to create an AI guild.
Well, you know what? It was something we needed that we didn't know we needed.
Yes. It started from just me wanting to learn what 300 does, basically. And just general AI stuff, like whether it's from developer side. But I thought, it's all kind of the same thing in many ways. Like in the rules community, you want to have the people who just coming in, you want to grow them into the next rule community leaders, right? It's not too different to how governance what we want to achieve in governance, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's very similar.
And it's not too different to if you want to create an AI guild, you want to have some new people in, you want to mint them into the future 300 or maybe the Boulder Pigs, right? So I started drawing out this framework that I started last year. This is actually the very original. I started thinking and plotting out how, like, I was imagining, Triple Monkey Day 1. So he's like the new guy. He didn't come up on the speaker panel. It was just like in the listening panel. And then he went up and spoke. And then he become like an app developer,
Right.
to basically like the top level. Because I thought if you're able to go from a participant to a contributor, and then you can become a leader, like, if you were leading up D grants, like David, Good Kitty, Haddy, etc. And what's interesting is, yeah, we can lead up stuff like that. But if you become like an app developer, that's like next level up. I call it diamond level. Anyways, I had this framework I started thinking about last year when I was doing the D grants. So I'm taking that, I'm almost like a step further and refining that into a working group and guild framework. But I coin it a decentralized growth framework. So you can look at it from an individual perspective. This is a framework for a newcomer to come to Stacks and join one of these working groups, and then to grow themselves into the next leader.
I like
Makes
it.
sense? Yeah?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And because I love how you've actually broken each step down into mentee and mentor too.
Yeah.
So that, like, once you're level 1, you're just learning.
Yes.
Level 1A is where you're helping. You've got that level down. You're actually helping onboard new people into that level.
Yeah.
Then you take a step up. And there's probably a lot of overlap between level 1 mentor and level 2 mentee.
Yes. Yeah. So I think some people are a little bit looser, right, in the ecosystem. We don't. Yeah. So, but I think having a mentor framework or hard framework on zero authority can probably help them to know exactly where they are and help them to visualize exactly where they're going.
I love it.
Yeah, so, and I was thinking about some incentive mechanisms. We can use boost stacks for some of the earlier activities and bounties for the later activities. And then once you've proven yourself, like you become like a 300 or a Haddy or a Peace, you will get retroactive grants for the work that you do. Maybe this can apply to the level 1 and 2 as well.
I think it's great. Actually, I want to talk to you offline about something I'm cooking on, or an idea I've been chewing on for DeOrganized as well, that might also add some functionality to this.
Okay, yeah, happy to, because I want to make this framework as compatible with different community as possible. So I plotted here like AI Guild. We would have internships. So I'm thinking like we should have some sort of governance internship. And then we will help to find the internship guys into one of the roles, like whether they are content creators or whether they are deputies or educator, but they all start from governance internship. So you can have like an AI apprentice as a role, and you would have the mentors on level 2 or 3 to mentor the internship guys. And yeah, one of the biggest reasons that you mentioned the things that you like about mentors is, yeah, rather than it's about creating relationship and the stickiness to any program. And we've seen that worked out in practice whenever somebody is actively helping a newer member. I think they become like I think the initiative becomes stickier.
The
So
initiative becomes stickier, and they actually learn.
they learn.
They learn more. You learn more mentoring other people about what you've already reached a skill level, but you learn more about that skill level when you're trying to help others pick it up.
Yeah.
You see it from a different perspective, so it's valuable to both.
Is 300 still here?
He's on stage. I don't know if he's. Hana, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still with you. I'm listening. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So like 300 is a good example, right? He has learned a lot about AI. He's now sharing his skill set with other people. You like it adds another skill set to yourself. You're sharing your experience, but also you become a better mentor, a better teacher. Yeah, I think there's a lot of benefits to having a mentor-mentee relationship to mint new leaders. Otherwise, they will just be free roaming in the Stacks ecosystem.
Yeah, which honestly, there's nothing wrong with that either, right? If somebody's coming in with a skill set already, like they don't have to start at level 1 observer. Like if somebody already is hosting spaces and stuff, for lack of a better example, like Tinderly's come in, he started hosting spaces, he's doing a ton of stuff. He can show other people how to do that now.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't have to be brought in as a level 1. He could be a level 1 mentor level, or he could even, I'm not trying to classify him. I'm just trying to use it as an example.
Yeah, no, he's a great example. And I think if Bolipik continues to demonstrate his activism.
Absolutely. He's been we actually have a bunch of guys stepping up recently here. Bolipik, Pip Lord's been doing some stuff for us.
What we need, in my opinion, and this ties back to Zero Authority DAO, by having a structure, we can then have people endorsing each other, but it will be an endorsement. The system would be you get endorsement from somebody experienced or proven themselves. Let's say 300 would be endorsing Bolipik, and the future Bolipik, once he's become like a say active core member, which he can endorse the next level down. So there's always like an endorsement mechanism or criteria that gives official endorsement via a Zero Authority DAO to officialize their advancements to the next level or where they're at. So this creates a Zero Authority DAO reputation element that they can gather in their time in Stacks. They can build their reputation essentially.
I like it. I think it helps structure some of what, like it helps give Zero Authority a basis for reputation scoring as well.
Because every community have a different standards for offering reputation. But I think if you standardize that a little bit, it's easier to interpret.
I agree.
Haddy?
Well, yeah, exactly. People have an idea visually of the hierarchy there. It's an established. It's less vague.
Yeah. Haddy?
Yes, Hero, it makes a lot of sense to have a structure. Endorsement works really well. Perhaps levels would be an optionality, that you have levels, and then perhaps you may want to token gate it. So if you get a reputation badge for being an active member level 2, you have to have that in order to give an endorsement to somebody, perhaps, because we need to think about how the system can't be gamed, is all I'm thinking of. And whether you have a Jedi community that reviews to see if people move up the chain.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I think you probably need to have a good source of like the top, and then you can ensure like the rest of the levels down are pretty solid. But yeah, no, I love to hear like any suggestions, any thoughts. Would you like more levels, less levels? And I also want to so I plotted in the caps world where when you reach level 4, you are basically like the cap leader, but level 3 is like the cap members, a little bit like yourself, Peace. And then level 2 is probably like the early you or early Haddy, and level 1 is like the Genesis Haddy and Genesis Peace.
Yeah, no, I think that I don't know that you need to add levels at this point. It seems to make sense. I think it could get overly complicated if you start adding more levels, but this can always be updated and changed as it goes into practice.
This is like a version 1, right?
Right. But it doesn't seem like I wouldn't change. Like, I don't think you need to add levels at this point. I think the structure makes a lot of sense. And we'll get a lot of people that come in and hit level 1 and never get beyond that.
Yeah. But it gives them a path to reach to level 2.
Right. And then the same thing for level 2. There'll be some people that make it to level 2, and that's where their skill set and their availability to contribute leaves them. And there's nothing wrong with that. We need people at all these stages, because a level 4 person can't provide the same attention to mentoring level 1 as a level 1, level 2 person can.
Yeah. This is one of my questions, actually. Where does the advisors come in? Because you have people who are very experienced, but they are offering to advise, say, Degrons, but they cannot like participate actively. But they are pretty experienced, similar, akin to level 3 and 4, but they don't have the time.
So I would probably put that as someone, an advisor who's bringing that kind of value is really probably someone that's already kind of at a level 4 level. They just don't have let's for an example, I'm using Zero. He's on the governance cab.
Yes.
He's doing what he can, but he may not have the time to be a full-time regular level 4 mentor.
Yeah.
But he's at a high level. He provides a ton of value. He's still part of the group. So maybe that's a senior advisor level that is less time commitment, but still brings value and still committed to participating as they can.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I think that's probably where I can add those people. So, Haddy, any other thoughts?
Oh, I think it's great work, Hero. I mean, there's a lot of good thought processes behind this, in my opinion.
I think it's perfect for visualizing a a user journey or a person who wants to be more involved in the ecosystem. It gives them a journey. The level side, I agree that it can be a bit misleading, but it's also incentivization and also game theory built into it. People will want for prestige to move up the levels. And obviously, if there's incentive associated to that, it obviously creates, again, another incentive mechanism for people to.
Yeah, I mean, we have to have some incentive mechanism. We don't have to have, but protocols can choose to bolt on incentive mechanism or not. I want to bolt on incentive mechanisms for governance working group because I want the future SIP editors to join. I want the future Haddy. I want the future Peace to join. They might not join because of the incentive, but they might. I don't know.
Well, I don't think it. So if something like this were here when I came, it certainly wouldn't have discouraged me from participating.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like it wouldn't have discouraged you.
Right. If anything, it would have encouraged me to. Like, I didn't need the encouragement, obviously, because I was building out my thing and participating because I was getting to know the people in the network anyway. But this would actually have given me probably a little bit more assurance that there's a payoff down the line if you
exactly. It's like if you cannot see the future, you might get not as encouraged. But if you can see down the path, there is some future here. Why not? I think it can only encourage than discourage. But I think we can also build in like the retroactive side to the early piece or the early Haddy, via BoostStacks or some other means via Zero Authority DAO. I think that would help towards, at least at the very minimum, helping people to feel appreciated for their work that they've already done.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of, this is slightly off topic, but it's actually relevant.
Yeah.
Because you invited 300 here for a reason. It's because he provides an extremely valuable amount of skill and great personality, great dude in the space. And I've wanted to have him on our shows, on our live streams regularly since the get-go, because I also agree. He's an amazing guy. We need to how can we get him funded for a what's it? Well, I can't think of it now. With the Elon Starlink. Thank you, Haddy. I was having a senior moment. I must be getting old. How do we get a Starlink?
I think the quickest way without waiting SIP 31 is just a community initiative.
Well, let's do it.
The second, so we can just like start getting, I think 300, how much was it? A year?
I was speaking to Bent.
Starlink. Sorry, Starlink. It's 389 on the website right now, and also it will be a residential, which will be costing 39 per month. So that is the Starlink.
So give us
earlier.
Give us a 1 year total. We just want a 1 year total.
I'm going to tell you.
Oh, 1 year total, definitely.
Let's say $1,000. It's going to cost about $500 to get it and have it set up, and $40 a month is almost another $500. So let's say it's $1,000 a year.
So if the community raises 1,000 for you, you would go and take that money and start buy a Starlink and get yourself subscribed.
That would be awesome, and trust me, I'll do much with Starlink and also provide value to the ecosystem. There's so much that I can do. I remember Peace Love reached out to me that I should be a regular on the show, but the internet is just messing me up, and sometimes I'm not able to jump on the spaces because of internet limitations. So I think when I get Starlink, everything will be all set up.
We're doing it now. Give me a second.
Yeah, let's pick this up. I think we can do something with zero
Oh.
authority.
Yeah, do you have that function? Sure.
Make the post. Make the
it's-
post.
Do the
Yeah.
post and just tag zero authority.
Tag everybody. Tag Zero Authority. Tag DeOrganized. Tag the ROO account. Yeah,
Me-
tag everybody. Tag 10 tags.
And also Bob, maybe in other communities probably.
So is 1,000 enough to get you started, right? Just to confirm.
Yeah, it is enough. Yeah, definitely, it is enough to give me a Starlink.
Yeah, and I like to see like, I don't need to see, but I think it would be nice to see some photos or receipts, and not receipt, but just like it's actually working for you.
What I think would be cool is maybe when the money is raised, somebody from there can buy it on my behalf. I can just give them the location and it will be sent direct to me.
Would this be done by Stacks Africa, like Sam, or it might be a good marketing as well, just to get Sam, and Freddie. Maybe they can do that for 300.
What, to buy it or to do the fundraising?
To buy it.
Yeah, I can speak to Sam. I can speak to Freddie if you want.
Honestly, what we really want to be able to do, like I've actually wanted to do with the three. We were working on the 3H Alpha show, like 6 months ago. We want to, I want to do 300 should have a regular show. He should be on the morning show regularly, coming and seeing us. But now also I want to be able to do some live stream where he's showing me how to use these AI tools. We could actually, I think we could make a lot of great content like that. It doesn't have to be a live stream, but I think it would actually be beneficial if we could do some of that stuff, and it would just give them better consistent internet. The guy already produces a ton of value for the ecosystem, so of course it's just going to be a force multiplier for him.
Yeah, it would be really easy if we had D grants right now. We can just give like a retroactive grant for this, and all he does is like submit like a block survey, and then this can be done. So I think this is why we need some initiative like D grants, retroactive programs specifically.
Yeah, I think it'd be really good if I can work at 300 that we create a proposal as well, so that when we're pushing for funding, there's actually a plan behind it and the reason, and then people can see the receipts that he delivers every month. Because it opens up a channel for retroactive at a future date, because he will want year 2 covered.
Let me check how much money I have in my stacks. Well, I don't have a lot. Fuck, I lost a lot.
I got 100 on it.
Let me. I will make sure I donate $50. Okay, so that I don't take like 1/10 of it. Other people can jump in. So I'm just writing a post right now.
Tag Stacks.
Yeah. I don't know how to thank you guys. You're doing such a wonderful thing for me, and yeah, definitely I'll add value to the community like I'm always doing, and I won't have much internet limitations.
What comes around goes
Yeah,
around.
you provide values. We trust you. We can trust you.
Oh, easily. That long since proven in my book. But the people that when you're doing a public campaign like this, that you definitely still want to show the receipts. So the first the first live stream or the first video that he puts out that he with his new stuff should be featuring his new Starlink.
Okay, I tagged a few people. I don't have a good image. I need a good image. Somebody make me a nice image.
You are the AI dictator. You are the AI dictator now, so I think you know how to work with AI.
No, you're the AI dictator, aren't you?
Oh yeah. The AI dictator. I was talking about the stacks dictator.
That's right. He's the stack. He's the overarching dictator.
I'm dictating the stack side. So yeah, AI Guild. We're also gonna roll out that model hopefully, and we can see like where the pitfalls are for this framework. But I'm hoping this is like not just a framework for achieving outcomes for the group, but also really is an individual growth framework in stacks that you can be sure when you enter stacks, you can stay and have a way to improve yourself and grow in stacks. I need a 300 picture. Wait, give me 1 second. I don't have his PFP. Anyways, guys, so it's all good. Oh, there you go. I'll just use this pic. That's easy.
Hana is currently the number 5 ranked influencer for stacks right now.
Really?
Yep. Without consistent internet.
Wow. Imagine with fucking consistent internet, man.
Rubes is going to be hearing some footsteps. Actually, Jack's number 1 right now on the week. Jack that's because he had that tremendous post with the who to follow post that Jack did. That was epic. He's still getting engagement on that one.
So this is good. How is the post? Should I just post it?
Yeah, that's great. Hold on, let me see something. You know what? All of those tags, tag them in the picture.
Oh, why?
Because it saves room. So all of those tags, tag them.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, and that way you can get it. If we can get it under 280 characters, that might be cool.
Oh, great idea.
Tag GP in this too, if you got room.
I think it's pretty not ridiculous, but we talked about it for ages. But yeah, somebody just need to do it, you know, or the community just need to do it.
We got to do it.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that's perfect. How do we donate? Do we want to designate a wallet or just was it 300.btc? 300theartist.btc, right? Is that what it is?
That's a good point. We have the Stacks AI Guild, but that's been that's been hijacked by Blockface. So,
yeah, don't send it there. He's like, I don't know what happened to the funds, but I have all these AI credits now.
How about, do you have an account, or should I don't know.
I could.
The organized
You know what?
media.
You can do deorganized.btc and I can curate the funds from there. That's not a problem.
Who holds that, by the way?
Me.
Okay, but I trust you, so it's all good. Deorganized.btc.
Deorganized.btc.
This is, can you see on the screen, is correct?
That is correct.
With a Z, right?
Yes, sir. Well, what if hold on, that might not be the best way, because how do we know? I think we should probably set up a new, what if we use
I think the organized.btc is perfectly fine. No, 300, is it okay for you if the organized media be the temporary custodian of the fund?
I think he might have dropped off. Oh, hold on. He might be talking. And Hunter, are you still there with us? Sorry, I had you turned off.
Yeah. Oh, no problem. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I was saying it's good for the organized media to hold the funds, and I know Peace Love will do such a wonderful job, and also the people who see that will trust the organized media straight up, and also it's cool.
All right. So if we end up getting more than $1,000, anything that comes in above $1,000 on this campaign, we'll donate to something. We'll donate to credits for the AI Guild or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Is this the address?
That is the address, yes.
Okay. Cool. Well, it's done. It's happening.
Let's go. I've been calling this out for months and months.
Sometimes we just gotta, do it.
I dig it.
Right. It's been posted.
And the best part about it is I don't even have to actually send anything to donate because I got money in that account already.
Okay. The post is out, 300. There you go.
Thank you so much. I don't know how to thank you guys. And this is happening. And Peace Love was preaching about this for I don't know how many months, and it's really happening. I'm gonna have a Starlink, and I'm gonna have to cook. Trust me. And no limitations. I'm happy. You don't know how happy I am right now.
The mountain to get.
If you rock after this, I'm coming after you, 300.
Definitely. Trust me, I'm not going to go to a 9 to 5 when I have a Starlink. I'm quitting the job straight up. I'm going to be sitting on the internet and working for DeOrganized Media 24/7. I'm going to quit the 9 to 5.
Let's go.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. I think that's one good thing that we've done today. So if you guys have any other ideas how to improve this framework, I'm thinking I think I can finalize this model for AI Guild and governance working group, and I'll chat with you. Did you say Peace about your?
Yeah, I actually want to just bounce a couple of things off you anyway. I think you'd be. I got to talk about a number of things actually. I think you'd be
okay.
With
when do you want to have that chat?
What is your general availability this afternoon?
Yeah, I can do today. Today is good for me. I'm today, like Thursday and Friday are more like my work days, and Wednesday, kind of a little bit Wednesday to prepare for Thursday. So it's all
right.
Good.
Give me what time is it now? It's about 20 minutes to noon. Like, let's say, but sometime between now and maybe even 1 o'clock or so.
ET?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. I think 1 a.m. ET, there's apparently a BNS mastermind.
Oh, is that 1 or 2? Hold on, let me double check.
I think that's 1 p.m. ET.
We can always do after that too. Let me double check though. I'm on the. It is at 1. Okay, Darth Dude. Yeah, Darth Dude's doing a BNS mastermind at 1. So we'll do. Why don't we do after that? We'll do it like we'll plan it for like 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
Cool?
sure. All right, cool. 300, you got any thoughts about this framework, decentralized growth framework?
Yeah, we had a look at it last night, and I'm still thinking of other ideas to add to this framework. And so far, I love everything that's on it, and I'm still brainstorming on other things to add to that.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, we can start testing out this framework to see if it works at all, if it functions. So we're gonna have in the governance working group maybe people to apply for governance internship, or in the AI guild we can have like AI apprentice or Jedi apprentice, like young Jedi Padawan or whatever.
Padawan.
Padawan. Yeah, is that? I haven't actually watched. I have watched, but I didn't know the different levels.
I only know a little bit, but I know that the kid Jedis are called Padawans.
Yeah. So I'm hoping the beginning level will be them, and then we will have like the Jedi Master guiding them through the different, mentor them basically. It could be a level 4 or 3 mentoring level 1. Yeah.
I like it.
Do you think one question? Do you think the apprenticeship should be applied or the internship? I was thinking yes at the time because it feels a little bit more prestige rather than just like you can still have anybody permissionlessly join and freely roaming around, but you could have a few apprenticeships.
Either one works. But yeah, internship probably sounds a little more attractive to the person in the role. We actually have a late addition to the show.
Oh,
what's up, Blockface?
Oh,
hello. What's going on? How are you? What's going on?
What the fuck? Why are you with the Indian accent today?
Oh, because I heard Americans love hiring Indians to do software.
So
not anymore.
I heard Microsoft laid out 10,000 people to hire 5,000 H-1Bs yesterday. That's not true?
So Blockface, quickly.
Okay.
Have you seen what I've been talking about, like a decentralized growth framework?
Yeah, very close to a DAG, the other blockchain.
What?
Never mind. Keep going.
Whatever.
The other type of blockchain is a DAG. It's an
okay. So it's to sort of officialize a structure so that I can use in my governance working group.
Gotcha.
I can use in an AI guild setup to basically take somebody from 0 to hero. That's like the long and short of it.
Whoa.
In a structured way, so that every step of the way you are growing to the next level.
Oh, this is granular succession planning. Would you say, Peace? Do I have that right?
Yes. Well, not just succession planning, but also engagement expansion as well. Like getting more engagement, more opportunity, setting a clear path for how to get people to participate and hopefully get more meaningful engagement.
Oh, Rube's already sent 150 stacks.
Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go. That's like 7, whatever. Oh, there you go. $50. Rubes has sent $70, or I don't know, 75 at least. So we have more than 100 raised already.
I didn't even like and share the post yet.
So Blockface, we were talking about which handle to send the money to, and we thought, oh, we could send it to Stacks AI Guild.btc, but then it's hijacked by you, so we couldn't send it to that address, but we wanted to.
That's a shame.
Anyways, so that's all from me.
Awesome. We were just getting ready to wrap up, I think, but Blockface, did you have anything else you wanted to add since you came in late?
$440 million.
You're funny.
Yeah, hopefully we can get that number up a little bit. Okay, Hannah, congratulations, buddy. We did it. We're gonna get you a Starlink. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Hero, for actually putting that together. There is the BNS showcase at 1 p.m. today. Tune into that space with Darth Dude. Purple Pill Friday at 5, and the Organized Nightly Show at 7 p.m. So still lots of things to get into in the ecosystem. And guys, it doesn't have to be $50 or $100. Send $10. Send $10. Help this guy. Help us get a Starlink to 300 so we can help use his amazing skills to further impact and expand the Stacks ecosystem. That's my favorite part of the day. I mean, I love a lot of the stuff you've been cranking on, Hero. I think the structure is great. The concepts are good. The idea that it gives us the roadmap to onboard more people and kind of a template for how it's all supposed to function was going to be very helpful down the line. And I'm actually really happy. I thought we were going to have a short segment today. Haddy, I don't know. I'm seeing a comment from you, but I'm not sure if it's recent or not. Haddy, do you have any last words before we sign off?
No, it's all good. It was a comment for Hero. It was just that maybe you need to put limits on the levels. That was all. Like, think about how many people per level.
Oh, good idea. Let me put that into the notes.
Otherwise, you could have 1,000 people trying to bombard it, but you kind of need to make it, for at least in the beginning, a little bit of prestige around who actually gets in and comes through the process.
Or maybe some kind of gated, like you have to have a certain something before you're allowed in.
Correct,
like
yeah.
Holding a number of stacks or holding participation in something. You have to have, voted in on a SIP, something like that,
Boosted 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the boost stacks is really useful. I don't know if there's how to find the records of it. Like if I boost it from a governance cap budget from my account or from a governance cap join handle, is there a record of that? If I boost it 10 times, does that help you to get into like
Crypto Dude has that information available, and we'll talk more at 2 because I think I have something that might work for that too.
Yeah, cool. No, good ideas, folks.
Excellent session. Love it. Love what we're building here. Thank you guys for joining us. Another great episode of the Stacks Improvement and Innovation Show with Hero and Haddy and myself. And we have 300, the man, and Blockface on the stage as well. Get out and support the ecosystem. Thank you guys so much. Another great episode of the morning show. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are DeOrganized Media coming at you live on Bitcoin Live, decentralized broadcasting every Monday through Friday. Thank you all for tuning in today. Peace out.